Assalamualaikum everyone, my name is Noorhayati Saharuddin. Welcome to my presentation. The title is Students' Perception of Undergoing Public Speaking Lessons via Online Learning conducted with my partner Azufrahina Adwa in UniKL MICET. Now, last semester, January 2021, we had to teach public speaking to students. However, due to the pandemic and the MCO, this had to be done online. So it's a little bit difficult when we talk about teaching public speaking online, fully online, that is. However, these are some online lessons that were carried out. However, they are blended learning. So we have here three studies by Sheikh 2010. This is an English public speaking via video-based blog, and then Kurzok use video recordings in a blended learning to develop speaking skills, while Escalada and Sarmiento use self-recording videos. And all three research obtain positive influence of these lessons, online lessons, to their students through self-assessment and also assignments. So a little information on the respondents. These are foundation in science students. There are 80 plus students in that batch. However, only 38 responded. This might be due to the time this questionnaire was uploaded in VLE, that is towards the end of the semester, and the students were busy with their final exams, so we could not get as many respondents as we hoped to. And the survey was in a 4-point Likert scale, and the response were tallied using simple statistics. So the first thing that we wanted to do was the students' public speaking background, and we found that all of them are not all, half of them are familiar with public speaking, while half were not. Even though half were familiar, majority were really nervous when speaking in front of public, which is quite understandable. Right, this is how our public speaking lesson happened. The teaching method is through online lectures, but then we give them practices, activities through forum discussion, online lessons, and recorded speech practice. We give feedback for that practice, and then only we give them their assessment. We give the topic 2 weeks earlier, then the students have to submit a speech outline. We give feedback, they improve on the outline, and then they recorded and submitted their speech. After feedback to this recorded speech, we assessed them on impromptu speech. Now, this is how they felt about the online lessons. So, majority said that the lesson had prepared them for their speech, but 5% felt that it didn't help. The students have to search for more information on public speaking. That's how the lesson is designed, for them to be more independent. But 13% felt that it's enough. Okay, with only those online lessons. And these are some of the activities and materials that we provide for the lessons. There's public speaking video, 60% felt that is effective. Forum discussion, 31%. Recorded speech practice, 55%. And a speech outline example, 76%. We noticed that the students prefer, and they felt it's quite effective when we give them examples. Speech outline examples as well as public speaking videos. And not that many preferred, they felt it's not effective to carry out tasks for this online lesson. Now, this is an example of a forum discussion that we put. So we gave them two videos on two different speakers giving a public speech, and then the students need to analyze it and list down two similarities and two differences. These are two examples of students' entry in the forum discussion. This is how they carried out the recorded speech practice. So they had to prepare a 1-minute video of them giving a speech, and then they would have to write a commentary on how they did. So they need to comment on voice, body language, and confidence. Although all submitted a 1-minute video, not all give the commentary. And this is their opinion on the online lessons. We listed out several options so they can tick more than once, and we also gave them an option for them to give their own opinion, but nobody filled it up. So majority felt that the lesson gave them space for self-exploration and they can learn at their own pace. However, not all felt that the materials are self-explanatory. That means they need to still receive guidance and explanations from their lecturers, and 80% felt that they find it hard to learn on their own. So this is in the case of lack of motivation, I think. Right, moving on. Now we look at students' feedback on the assessment, recorded speech and impromptu speech. So recorded speech is prepared. We give them the title 2 weeks earlier. The duration of the speech is 4 minutes and they need to submit the speech outline. We would say majority felt that the recorded speech was not difficult. It was not hard. 55% felt that it was not hard, but still it's not that much different for those. It's just a small difference with those who felt that it was difficult. Here are some interesting information. Students' preparation time, it ranges. The fastest was just 1 hour of preparation before the record, and then the longest was 2 weeks. So they took the entire duration. And they all went into the internet for references, and all of them practiced before recording their speech except for 10%. And 10% also recorded their speech in one go, and but majority re-record their speech. Some said that they re-recorded like 20 times plus. Some even said it's unlimited, lost count already. But of course, we can question the authenticity of that information. 26% edited the speech that they recorded. That's why in some of the videos it's a little bit choppy. The recording jumps from one part to another. Then when asked whether they are satisfied with their performance, majority agreed. Right? Still, there's 29% who felt that they are not satisfied despite the time given to them. Next is the impromptu speech. This is conducted live via Teams. Students were given 5 minutes to prepare, but the topics are quite easy, of everyday life, like my hobby. Now, this is what they say about this assignment being hard. So majority says yes, it's hard. So 58% agree that this is something hard for them to carry, but there are still those who felt that they could do it. This is mainly because 5 minutes is not enough as a preparation time, so they need more time to prepare for an impromptu speech, and therefore it's not surprised to see that majority were not satisfied with their performance in the impromptu speech assessment. However, that's how an impromptu speech assessment is carried out. And this is the students' response on the impact of the online lessons to them. So they say, I have more confidence when I give a public speech online. Yes, 63% agree. However, when asked whether they can speak more confidently in front of a live audience in the future, 50% disagree, and that is already half of the respondents. But there are some, like 13%, who felt that they really could be doing well in front of a live audience. And this is the last comment that we asked the students to give of what they wish they could improve on in their speech. So I've only chosen 4, but they will represent all of the comments given. So you see here some keywords. Number 1, more confident. Number 2, where is it? More confident. Number 3, more confident. Number 4, to build confidence. So majority of the students felt that they just need that confidence to be able to speak. Another keyword would be improve, to get more brilliant ideas, do more preparation, and get more ideas. So these are their 2 main issues: confidence and ideas for speech. Of course, there are also comments on speaking skills like pronunciations and so on. So in conclusion, what I can say is the online public speaking lessons are does help in students' public speaking skills. However, it could not substitute for physical classes, as the experience is totally different. However, the students do appreciate the freedom that they obtain from the online lessons, and as they could learn at their own pace. Right. So thank you very much for sitting through this presentation. Here are some references that we use. Thank you very much.